Why the would I respond to you and you not even putting up money for this fight, Bill? You're not putting up no capital. Why the would I get you on the phone and try to negotiate anything with you, Bill? Didn't you just sign with a promoter? Didn't you just sign with a promoter? We're not talking to you, Bill. Obviously, your promoter not talking to you. Bill, why are you DMing me? You act like a little nigga. You DMing me. I'm 20. I'm your son age, and you riding me. I'm sorry. Lord have mercy. I'm sorry. And you on my line. Hey, Bill, when I beat the shit out your son, I would love for you to be my promoter. I'm for real. I would love for you to be my promoter. I'm not even gonna lie.
Keyshawn Davis erupted after his fight with Devin Haney was officially confirmed, directing his anger straight at Bill Haney. What started as a routine exchange quickly turned into a heated verbal confrontation, capturing the attention of boxing fans who watched every moment unfold.
I told him get the going. And you know what he did? He hearted my message and got the going. Because this he was talking about, I told OG, get the on. Stop DMing me. OG's story, you'll see that he posted, I'm phone calls from my manager and my promoter. How the would you know if I'm phone calls from my manager?
The tension between Keyshawn Davis and the Haney camp has been growing for months, with both sides exchanging verbal jabs in interviews and across social media. As speculation about a future showdown intensified, fans began wondering why the fight had yet to be finalized. Rumors spread that negotiations had stalled, especially after claims that Keyshawn had gone silent. Rather than allowing those stories to continue, he addressed the situation during a lengthy live stream, explaining his side of the ongoing discussions.
Your son, let's sing Kumbaya, let's go to Dubai or something, I don't know. And, let's get back cool after I beat your son and be my promoter. I'm gonna make you money, nigga. That's what it's about, right? I'm gonna make you money. You gonna have Devin and me making you millions after I beat his ass. And we can make more money, but be my promoter, Bill. Because it seems like you look like you want to do it. I'm giving you the invitation. After I beat your son ass, you can come up.
From the moment the broadcast began, it was clear that Keyshawn had no intention of delivering a carefully scripted response. He insisted that the public narrative was very different from what was actually happening behind the scenes. Instead of focusing on online criticism, he argued that certain stories were being pushed to damage his reputation while distracting fans from the real negotiations. His frustration came not only from the accusations themselves, but from how quickly people accepted them without hearing his perspective.
Out there, but bro, I'm not focused on going back and forth with y'all on Twitter every day. I'm raising my son. Y'all crazy. Talk about how I'm scared. Y'all is crazy, bro. Y'all crazy. Y'all is crazy. I'm scared. Oh my God. Bet. Y'all want to believe I'm scared? Bet. Believe that I'm scared. Believe I got trouble with boxers. Believe I'm scared. Believe that. Just believe what the you want to believe. But I'm telling the fans right now, don't believe them because them start false narratives. That's all I'm saying. They start false narratives. They try to make. See, I know what's going to happen tomorrow on this purse bid. I know. I already had conversations with his bosses. I already fucking know. I know the numbers. I know. I'm part of it. I know what the is going on. So why am I going back and forth on Twitter with these niggas when I fucking know? I'm having conversations with these people.
As the live stream continued, Keyshawn shifted his attention toward Bill Haney. He claimed the public pressure being placed on him didn't match the private conversations taking place behind closed doors. That contradiction clearly frustrated him and became one of the central themes of his message. Rather than seeing it as ordinary fight promotion, he suggested it was an attempt to win the public relations battle before any contracts had been finalized. In his view, there is a clear difference between promoting a fight and creating unnecessary distractions.
Fuck, I'm talking to you for, Bill. You're not putting up no money. You ain't shit. You're a hell of a promoter. But I'm just letting the fans know that the narratives that he coming out with don't even make sense. Since when I'm scared of anybody? Since when I don't answer the phone call from my own fucking manager? Like, it don't make sense. He don't make sense. And usually I get all hype and yelling and all that, cause that's just who I am. But bro, when cause I understand that they're scared. I sat there and told Bill in the DMs right now, I can read it. I don't got no problem with reading it, cause you as well, and you keep trying to tell me I'm scared. And
another major takeaway was Keyshawn's unwavering confidence despite the constant criticism surrounding him. At no point did he appear doubtful about eventually facing Devin Haney. If anything, the ongoing discussion seemed to strengthen his belief in himself. Instead of responding to every accusation individually, he repeatedly shifted the focus back to the fight, making it clear that he believes everything will ultimately be settled once they meet inside the ring. That confidence has become one of the defining traits of his personality, and a big reason why his interviews attract so much attention.
See, I'm getting phone calls from my manager, the man that put money in my pocket. I'm getting phone calls from my manager? But let me go even further. How much these niggas just be falsely advertising their brand. They create narratives that don't make no sense. I'm getting phone calls from my manager promoter, Bill. And then you say I'm not responding to y'all. To you posting every day on Twitter like you a little kid? You post on Twitter every day like you a child. I'm not going back and forth with scary ass niggas, man. I'm not going back and forth knowing that y'all is welling.
By the conclusion of the live stream, Keyshawn's message was unmistakable. He urged fans to judge him by his performances inside the ring rather than by headlines or social media trends. Whether people agree with his version of events or not, his appearance added another chapter to an already intense rivalry, with emotions running high and neither side showing any interest in backing down. As negotiations continue, anticipation for the fight keeps growing, and boxing fans are hoping all the back and forth eventually leads to the showdown they've been waiting for.
These niggas is fucking chasing me. Look like I got the motherfucker. Look like I'm trying to reel these niggas is chasing me. Ain't these supposed to be the champion? Ain't these supposed to be
Bill Haney continued applying pressure as discussions about a potential fight moved forward, questioning whether Keyshawn Davis was truly committed to making the matchup happen. Through a series of public comments, he intensified the rivalry even further, giving boxing fans another reason to follow the ongoing drama.
AKA Keyshawn, we should have caught on to it because he went to Craig's house looking for Debo. He didn't go to Debo's house. You didn't see a match, and you didn't see him in front of no place looking for Debo. That's right, Rocky. You didn't see him looking for Debo nowhere. There was no matching. There was no Maybachs. There was no Lamborghinis. There was no Rolls Royces outside. That was the first indication that Craig wasn't on.
Showbiz The Adult believes the ongoing conflict between Bill Haney and Keyshawn Davis highlights just how serious their rivalry has become. In his view, the tension continues to grow with every public exchange, making a potential fight even more compelling. 9. He explained that all the public exchanges are only increasing excitement for the matchup. According to him, the best way to settle the debate is for both camps to stop trading words and finally agree to the fight that fans have been demanding.
WBO has officially ordered a purse bid for Devin Haney to defend his welterweight title against Keyshawn Davis. The bid, scheduled for July 27th, will begin at $200,000, with 75% going to Haney and 25% for Davis. And the graphic says WBO orders purse bid for Haney versus Keyshawn, $200,000 minimum. So what did this all mean? it means to me that we're going to get Devin Haney versus Keyshawn Davis. And no more circle jerk.
He argued that all the public back and forth is only building anticipation for the fight, and that the best way to settle the debate is for both sides to stop talking and make the matchup happen.
Unless Debo wants to drop his WBO belt, because it is the sanctioning body who orders the fight and opens the purse bid. So if Devin Haney drops his WBO title, then he doesn't have to participate in this purse bid or even his mandatory fight with Keyshawn Davis. But if he's not going to do that and remain champion, he has to fight Keyshawn Davis, and more than likely the fight will be on the zone. Why did I say that? Because in a boxing purse bid, any qualified promoter can usually submit a bid, not just the promoters who currently represent the fighters. The exact eligibility depends on the sanctioning body, the WBC, WBA, IBF, WBO, but the general rule is that the bidding is open to promoters who meet that organization's requirement. And if you don't...
Keyshawn Davis reinforces confidence by posting, "When I stop Devin Haney, I'll become the new face of boxing." Bill Haney wasted no time responding, telling him to stop avoiding meetings with his manager and promoter, so the deal could finally be completed. Their public back and forth only intensified the rivalry as fans eagerly waited for an official announcement. Meanwhile, Devin Haney took a calmer approach, posting that he was simply focused on taking care of business. Bill, however, continued turning up the pressure, claiming Keyshawn had disappeared despite millions being available for the fight. Nagy also joined the discussion, calling Keyshawn the toughest opponent Devin Haney would have faced, and expressing his desire to see two elite fighters meet in their prime. The tension reached another level when Keyshawn and Bill Haney confronted each other during a live conversation, with neither side willing to back down as the heated exchange quickly spread throughout the boxing world.
Honestly, I think that boy is scared of me, man.
Hold on, you think Devin's scared?
Yeah, man, and I'm not the person that I'm not the person that's gonna throw like scared out there if I really don't feel like it's true. I think he's really scared of me, and I think he's running to Shakur. The proof is in the pudding, man. He wasn't really, Bill, he wasn't really calling for the Shakur fight until I became his mandatory. They started pushing the out of him and Shakur once I was his mandatory. And at the end of the day, y'all picking on a guy that's at 124 that came up from 126. Bill and Devin, they started at 135, just like me. So I just feel like they're picking on the naturally smaller fighter that they, if you go back in their box record, you'll see it, but I feel like they're picking on the naturally smaller fighters. And the only thing I got to say is
Ryan Garcia also shared his opinion on a possible clash between Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis, offering his thoughts on how the fight could unfold. His prediction immediately sparked debate among boxing fans, with many discussing whether Haney's experience will be enough or if Keyshawn possesses the skills to give him one of the toughest challenges of his career.
Who do you have winning? Who do you have winning? Haney or Keyshawn?
That's 50-50.
What?
Yeah,
Seriously?
Yeah, it's 50-50.
You don't think Keyshawn got it?
I believe Keyshawn has the skills to do it, but Devin's not no easy dude to beat. He's not gonna just lay down. But I'm different, bro.
Okay, I was gonna say.
You're talking about me. Keyshawn's still growing. Keyshawn has never even been in that big of a fight yet. How do you know how he's gonna react? It's limelight, a lot of pressure. You're fighting a good fighter too. You have to be he don't have enough experience. He hasn't had a big, huge fight. And your first one's against Devin Haney.
So it's literally a 50-50.
Yeah.
But if it was up to skills, then Keyshawn would win.
I don't know, bro. Devin's a pure boxer. Keyshawn's more of a boxer-puncher.
Speaking alongside Dean and Adrian Broner, Ryan Garcia explained why he believes Devin Haney would have the edge over Keyshawn Davis. Garcia praised Haney's experience against elite competition and his overall boxing ability, saying those qualities would likely prove decisive if the two eventually square off in the ring.